removal video that might make you puke.
It's an Alan Cox Show Throw Up Thursday.
That's right.
All right. Big old blackhead. Mm-hmm. It's there for you. Enjoy that. The Christie's Instagram Hotties, Volume 76 is there. I think we're going to be doing something different.
Yeah, I think we're going to change it to, this isn't official yet, but I think it's going to become the Alan Cox Show Instagram Hotties. And I think what we need to do is we have to employ the talents of our listeners.
Why not? Get the customers. Back in the day,
yes,
we did the CLEavage Gallery. Do you remember that?
Oh, yeah.
It was women anonymously sending cleavage pics of themselves. Some of them were so excited to be included, they would include their face. Mm-hmm. Unnecessary. We didn't post names or anything.
Nope.
But they would send us photos, and we had something called a CLEavage Gallery. Were we proud of that.
It was a lot of fun.
It was fun. We had amassed quite a gallery.
We had close to 100, I think.
I thought we had more than that.
It might have been more. I can't remember.
We had Erica herself was in it in the early days of it. Get the ball rolling. And then they kind of changed the layout of the website, and we lost the CLEavage Gallery.
So this will be almost a new iteration of that. There's still going to be the girls that I find on Instagram, but there's going to be one featured local each week. Because, or not local, but listener. Yeah, customer.
A listener.
So you can be from anywhere. You don't have to be from Cleveland. You just need to submit by emailing. Should they email me?
Email you.
Bill@AlanCoxShow.com.
Sure.
And that way I can
I don't have to middleman it.
And this is basically just a workaround because of things that changed on our website. We're not allowed to use thumbnails anymore. So I need permission from the people that are submitting to do this.
Yes, you got to have, because just so we can be sure that it's not someone else sending us your photo.
Exactly.
We need to get your consent, obviously. Here are some female bureau chiefs, Bill. You said they don't have to be local, but I'll just rattle off some of the girls who listen, okay? Mary is a brand new listener in D.C.
Yeah.
Alicia is in Ypsilanti, Michigan. April is in Moore Park, California. So they don't have to be local, but they can be customers of ours.
Customers. They don't have to be customers. If you know a girl that's trying to be an influencer, this is a good... there
you go.
The Instagram Hotties gets so many clicks every week.
You know how many hits the show site gets?
That drives, that
there you go.
carries our entire cluster to our goals for digital media.
Well, until Throw Up Thursday, and now it's going to be a whole new... Mm-hmm. Right. And once a month... I'm making an edict here.
Okay.
Once a month, we will combine one of the hotties and Throw Up Thursday.
I think she got so thin.
Ann is a bureau chief in Pittsburgh. Caitlin is also in Pittsburgh. Candace is in Columbus. Kim is in Grand Rapids. Brittany's in Portland, Oregon. Allison is in Hamburg, Germany.
Let's just watch these emails come rolling in.
There you go. Wendy's in Warren, Michigan. Well, they got to get a good photo.
Yeah, they got a good photo here.
Yeah.
I know you lazy.
Light it, stage it, whatever you want.
No nudes.
No nudes.
No nudes. Can't do nudes. It's got to be something that you could post on Instagram.
Send the nudes to, or make an OnlyFans, and then send all the money to the Australian fires.
Yeah, the Australian fires. There you go.
Wait, you want to give the fires money?
That'll just make them stronger, Poundcake. They got some much-needed rain out there in Australia.
Did it put the fires out?
Well, what it did, I don't know if it put the fires out. I haven't been, once that stuff's off the front page, I don't pay as much attention to it anymore. But with the rain comes, I guess, a flood of spiders. And since there are already enough of those around Australia that I guess fires drive everything out.
Nope.
And so...
Get off of Australia.
Yeah.
The entire continent.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the thing, boy. You can only go so far, and you got nowhere else to go.
Get out. Swim.
Will you do a spider-based punishment?
Nope. No.
Are you going to come up with a punishment? You shoot everything down.
You have 2 weeks.
I have 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
Yes, and I'm still...
Yes, I know. I'm just reminding you.
I have 2 weeks, yes.
2 weeks.
No, because I would pass out.
Pattern baldness. Please.
No, I'm not doing that.
So
I'm not doing that.
It's so good.
No, I'm not doing it.
It's so funny.
Ugh. No. No one would ever take me seriously. And that takes a long time to grow back.
No, it won't. It'll take like a week.
No, that would not grow back in a week, Bill. That'll look even more ridiculous with the little follicles coming in.
Well, wear a hat.
I'm not doing that. No.
So
Wear a
funny.
hat.
It'd be so funny.
I'm not doing that.
You have to.
I'm not doing
Please.
no.
I never ask you for anything.
Post
Do it
it
for me.
just so people can get an idea of what you're talking about. Why don't you just post it on your Instagram?
It's on my Instagram story. I think,
on your
right now.
story?
Yeah, I think it's on my Instagram story.
Yeah, because they can have that, and then they don't have to
What
have
would
the
it
real
take?
thing.
What would it
There
take?
would be. There's nothing you could do. There's nothing you can do.
Nothing?
No, nothing will make me do that.
Oh.
No, but
This guy,
I'll think of
this guy,
something good.
Proud as Fat, on Instagram does all these Photoshops for us, and they're very funny. And this is one I'm going to share again because I think it's been 24 hours since I last shared it. And it's Poundcake with the male pattern baldness haircut, where it's like the ring on top.
Oh,
and-
yeah.
Oh, my God, it's so funny.
Yeah. Alan, November, right after 9/11, I was flying to Puerto Rico, and we're taxiing down, and a woman screams, "We're all going to die." Yeah.
What is
Post 9/11 airplane rides were zero fun, I imagine. Like immediately after 9/11.
Yeah, I would. Yeah, I wish I could say I knew what flying was like before 9/11. Like I was on one flight before that, and we went to like Florida, and that was it. But I was too young to really remember the experience. I just remember my ears popped. That was it.
Oh, God. I mean, just going into Canada pre 9/11.
It's just a breeze.
Oh, my God. They're like, "Hey, how are you?" Like, you barely had to slow down. Now it's body cavity searches.
Yeah.
Flood of spiders at the Agora this weekend. Thank you. Good.
Well, I remember the picture. It was a meme, and I was looking at it, and it said, "Oh, when what frost really looks like in Australia," and they're like, "Haha, just kidding, it's spider season." And I was like, "Oh my God!" Like the ground was covered, the benches, the playgrounds. I'm like, where do people go for fun? I would never leave my house.
Right.
Ugh.
All right. Well, now we know.
Just like those spiders in Jamaica. We were up on the chairlift, and then we saw all the spiders while we were up in the
Yeah, but they
mountains.
were in trees.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. Like I was thinking, I was like, oh my gosh, what if one like crawls over and like I was like, do I jump or do I let the spider land on me? I think I'll jump. I'll take my chances and fall off the chair.
A lot of people are suggesting that his punishment is we dress him as a mime and then he act accordingly.
You guys can.
That's not really a punishment as much as it's just a blessing for us.
It's a punishment for him.
Yeah.
And frankly, I don't think he cares that much about something like that. What did I say?
He's most bothered by the fact that he can't watch Wendy Williams in the break today.
You ain't
Yeah,
lying.
where are you on Fartgate, by the way?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. She
Yeah.
farted.
She farted and she
She
tried to.
very clearly did not.
She
fart.
did.
No, she didn't.
She did.
This is such. This
She
is the
lifted her
very.
cheek up.
This is the definition of clickbait, and I'm going to play
No.
the audio for you.
And the
She
fact that-
did not fart.
And the fact that she didn't talk about it means she.
She did talk about it.
Okay. I didn't see her rebuttal after it leaked.
First
so.
of all, I wish
It
she.
leaked.
I was going to say, I wish she had, because the segment is called Hot Topics. Yeah, she's like, I didn't lean over to release a fart.
But what was the sound then?
I'll play it for you. She said, I barely fart at all. My gas is, what does she say? Gas gets released several different ways, and mine is belching because all I do is talk. She said, farts are always funny, but I didn't fart.
I talk all the time, and I fart a lot as well.
Yeah, so Friday on her show, Wendy, the story that went viral was, Wendy Williams lets out a nasty fart. First of all, her show is not live, right? It's taped?
Yeah.
It's taped live though, so it's live in New York, but it's not live where it airs everywhere else.
Oh, she airs it live in New York?
She is live at 10 a.m. in New York,
I
but
see.
the other affiliate stations may air it at 11 or 2 or whatever.
Yeah, whenever. She was talking about Odell Beckham Jr. getting sued for by that cop. He got slapped on the ass.
Yeah.
Right? We talked about that.
Security guard, not a cop.
Security guard
Yeah,
in the stadium.
Yeah, they said it was a cop at first, but then we found it was a security guard, and that changes things.
Suing Odell Beckham Jr.
Which he didn't even sue him. I think they dropped all the charges.
Oh, they did?
Yeah, that's
okay. They told the guy to sack up, and yeah. And so Wendy Williams is talking about it. And boy, I'll tell you what, it's one thing if whoever's running the show over at the Browns calls you in for a stern talking to. But when you get chastised and castigated by one Wendy Williams, that, my friend, is a hot topic.
Hot topics.
So I'll play it here for you. I think it's very clear that she didn't fart. I think it's her throat, it's her voice. She was starting her next sentence, and she was
there's
dragging it out a little bit.
Okay.
Del, at 27 years old, you're old enough to understand political correctness in the times that we live now. You can't just slap people on the booty. Yeah, of course, he probably knows it's not right from a man to a woman or a woman to a man, but you can't even do that locker room thing. That cop wasn't playing that. I mean, you're lucky you only got battery. What if he filed for sexual assault?
That was in her throat.
No,
She's
it
like,
wasn't.
She's going, you're lucky.
Yeah,
that
I
was her
think-
doing that. She wasn't farting.
I think you're right.
I'll play it for you again.
Let me hear it again.
I mean, you're lucky you only got battery. What if he filed for sexual assault?
That's in her throat.
It's in her throat.
And by the way,
It's a
that's
throat
not,
fart. That's still funny.
But it's not a nasty fart. But listen, I hate clickbait. I hate it. If it pays off, I love it. But it never does. You know, Wendy Williams lets out a nasty fart. I mean, that should have been her promo, Frank. She should have just ridden with it.
I
But
get this
Honey
crap served
Putin.
to me on my Google feed all the time, and it's the worst clickbait. And I keep falling for it. It's like it'll be like, look at Vince. One of them was like, Vince Neil's skinny photo revealed, and it was from 1984.
Yes.
I'm like, that's not revealed.
That's been around for 35 years. Yeah. Here's a real fart.
Nu är det slut för den här veckan, men ni ser oss på måndag igen. Hej då!
Right? It's loud. It's mic'd. She got a microphone on her.
Yes.
That's a
So
nice one. What about what if it were
I'm
like
on
in a
Wendy Williams' side this time.
What if it were in a place that's like there's a lot of reverberation?
Well, it's funny you mention that because the last time we talked about Fartgate was Eric Swalwell,
Yeah.
right? This guy was running for president for a cup of coffee when he thought he was hot stuff. He's a representative in California. He's been front and center in this whole impeachment stuff. And he farted on live television in like a congressional hall. He was doing a cut-in for one of the MSNBC shows. And we played that clip. And that, to me, was much more pronounced. You have to listen closely, but see if you can hear it.
The evidence is uncontradicted that the president used taxpayer dollars to ask the Ukrainians to help him cheat an election.
I mean, I'm pretty sure that was a fart. There's no... Wendy Williams is going, you're lucky that he didn't, doing that whole thing. Wendy Williams, by the way, I don't find her offensive as a broadcaster. She seems good at what she does. But she got to lay off like that fake Jersey accent.
She's from Jersey.
I know she's from Jersey, but she's also playing it up. I have friends from Jersey. Bruce Springsteen doesn't sound like that. She's like, I need to tell you. That's not Jersey. She's playing it up because she thinks it makes her sound more street, or she's trying to do whatever. That's what drives me bananas, is her leaning into that goofy accent. She should just talk how she talks. Because she's been doing radio and television for a long, long time.
That's what I'm saying. Why would she change it after 30 years?
That's what
how she
I'm
talks.
saying. I don't know why she ever leaned into it. I mean, I do know, but it's really annoying.
Yeah, it's incredibly annoying.
If you know somebody from Jersey, nobody talks like that.
I think it might be more authentic than you think it is, but it's still incredibly annoying. But there are plenty of people from Jersey that talk like that.
Not the way she does, though. It's you see people like, hey, I'm from New Jersey. That's like a movie thing. Yeah, there's a Jersey accent.
Did you watch Real Housewives of New Jersey? Do you watch Jersey Shore? Like those people.
I'm just saying, I know people from Jersey who don't sound like that.
I know people that are from Jersey but I also know people from Cuyahoga County that have a southern accent for some reason.
That's true.
Well, yeah, because we're, whatever. It's Cleveland and then Cornfield. What do you want?
I'm just saying, like, that you can, just from what you're around, you can have that accent pretty much anywhere.
You don't know how she was raised.
Do you?
No.
Well, then we're equal.
Yes, but
so
I'm
what's
not
your
judging
point?
the way she talks.
But maybe you should.
You're judging the veracity of her farts.
I just said that I thought it was a fart. I didn't say, it was a big fart or a little fart. It could have been a silent but deadly. And I bet you that thing stank, too.
But if it was silent but deadly, then nobody would know about it and it wouldn't be clickbait.
Yeah.
If you couldn't hear it, then it wouldn't be a story.
But I was thinking that she thought it was going to be a silent one because she leaned over and like perked her cheeks up, and it was like.
Well, she
would not fart while she's on camera. Though.
Why not?
And by the way,
she burps while she's on camera.
If she's going to fart while she's on camera, she's not going to lean over and
you're going to put it right into the cushion.
Yeah.
Ugh, that purple chair must have.
There's never a better time to fart than when you're sitting down.
No, it makes more noise if it's up against something.
Not into a cushion.
Not into a soft
saying.
cushion.
She's not sitting on a park bench.
But there are cushions that, like, if it's like a leather couch or like a pleather couch, then or vinyl, anything like that, then you're gonna get some real amplification.
Well,
of
everybody's telling me that they think it's a fart.
It's a fart.
I want it to be a fart. I do. I wish
don't think it's a fart.
I wish it could be a fart, but I really think it's
Saw
not
the
a fart.
You can't even do that locker room thing. That cop wasn't playing that. I mean, you're lucky you only got battery. What if he...
Just because the way she goes into...
It's totally her mouth.
Yeah, she's going...
You know.
Yeah.
I mean, you're lucky you only got battery. What if he filed for sexual assault?
Anyway, okay, so...
I wish it was a fart. Yeah, well. I think she's real enough, too, that if it was a fart, she'd be like, yeah, I ripped ass.
I ripped my dress.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I got this for
But she
$79.
also, maybe not, though, because she also lied about fainting.
She didn't lie about fainting. She really did faint. Why would she faint on Halloween, like in a Statue of Liberty costume, while wearing heels?
I don't know, but it's one of my favorite
Boy,
gifts.
Poundcake doesn't think much of her. She's farting and fainting and everything.
She really
All right.
did faint.
All right, well, listen, I guess we'll never know, and we'll have to leave
My
it
bad.
at that. We're going to put a couple of people on Bill's Polar Blast team after the break. Click, click, tube is going to be going down the hill of Boston Mills Brandywine in a couple of weeks, February the 7th. We're excited to get back out there, each one of us with a team, three of us all of us trying to avoid punishments, three of us won't. And we'd love to have you out there as well. So if you want to get on Bill's team, we'll do that after the break. If you want to look into just grabbing tickets, we've got them discounted for you, $10.07. Go to alancoxshow.com, use the keyword Polar Blast.
The Alan Cox Show on 100.7 WMMS. And everywhere you go on our free iHeartRadio